Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you. It is, well, no, it's not midday money. It's look headlines. I had the old banner up. Didn't switch out. All right. This is Screeby. Look at that. Banner spelled wrong. I love it. I love it. I love it. Happy Sunday night. It is Christmas Eve. What's it? 9:30 on the East Coast here. Maybe you're getting subs. I don't even know if that's right. Whatever. We're going to talk some NFL. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come check me out there. Subscribe on the channel here. If I could just spell the subscribe right, that would be great. That would have been wonderful. You think I had 10 hours to get that right. I think it's been like this for a long time. I don't even know how long it's been. So we have games nearly at the half, I think, right? I don't even know. I don't have it on. I will just go off of, I got the NFL.com running next to me here just because I was looking at some stats, seeing how we did on our props. I didn't even log into any sites to see how things turned out today because we did have some props, right? We had some TD props today. So let's go through this real fast. Ford hit, Njoku hit, Cooks hit. So that's basically a plus $5. Not too bad. We did have two losers, but still $3 winner there in the player props. They don't count towards anything. We just throw them on the show because you got to move forward. People like the player props. All right, let's get into it here. Well, I'll split out again. This is the third week in a row with me, just up and down. We were rolling along, and then we haven't been able to really break through. Jets -3 loser, Tampa Bay +3 winner, Dallas +1.5 loser, Bears -3 winner, Browns over 40 winner, Vikings +3 loser, Indy over 45 loser, Tampa Bay over 40.5 winner, and we got under tonight 34.5 on the sites. I know we have the over. I switched midweek. I had to get off of that, but on the sites, I'm stuck. So there it is. There you have it. Let's go. Thursday night, Jets and the Browns. This one here, already in. Let's go some Cleveland. I got a 5.5 on this one earlier. And I'm seeing some 6s now. 6.5s, a couple 7s popping up here. This is a spot you think Cleveland at home. It's where they play defensively a lot better. So we will lay, let's just at 6.5 here. Let's just say it's a touchdown. Jets started out fast, collapsed. I don't see that here. Yeah, they got the win. This is where the Earls will be happy because they come in and just lay an egg and move up the draft boards here. They move up the draft boards. Saturday action. Lions and Dallas. I said this last week here. Take the over in this game. And initially my thought was Lions at 5.5, over 51.5. I had Dallas this week. I had Minnesota this week. My thinking, Dallas wins. Detroit loses. Here comes all the money on Dallas at home. It's another shootout like the Seattle game. Well, here we are. Dallas is now off a loss. Lions off a clinching playoff spot win. You got to go Dallas here. That would be, again, I got the lean there. We're already on the over. You should be on the over. I've been talking about it the entire week. Take the over. Hello, 53. I do not feel bad if you don't get a 51. If you don't have $5, whatever your bet is, 5, 50, 100, a dime, whatever you're throwing down on the game. If you don't have that to put a week out, That's just wrong because you sure as heck got $5 or whatever your bet size for tomorrow. You're ready. You're ready for the NBA tomorrow, right? I mean, I'm going to have who do you got in the Bucks next game? You got nothing noon tip off. Kids are gonna be opening gifts, and you're gonna be sweating first basket because you got to pay for all the crap you just bought. But you don't want to put that money and lock in with some value on uh, total. Hey, all right. See how that goes. Next up, we got Miami and the Ravens. Give me Baltimore here. Now, I even like this more. Miami off a big win. Ravens, I think they're going to get blasted tomorrow night. They're going to come in off a loss in a must-win spot at home. Ravens get the call here. Minus the 3 for the Patriots. Playing right now. 13.5-point doggy. Total of 40. Has this line moved? These lines are from 8:15. Literally an hour ago. Little over an hour ago. You think Buffalo should come in here and just blast them. Well, that was my thinking last week, or Saturday, I should say. It was just bad. It was yesterday, in that game there. Still no playoffs. They're better in the playoffs now. Held on to that spot. Revenge, right? Oh, they lost to them. I almost want to take the over again, like I said last week with Buffalo, or yesterday with Buffalo. I forget last week. Well, we're week 17. It was week 16, so it is a week away or whatever it is. You're playing against a team that beat you, 57 points scored. I know they've been putrid. I don't know. Why do I think Buffalo's going to score some points here? Can I lay 13? I really don't want to. I'm going to see what happens in this game. I had I had the Bills minus 9.5 yesterday. Didn't get there. Losing day to the under Pittsburgh game as well, 39. Can't really make heads or tails this one right now. Falcons +3, a 37.5 versus the Bears. Let's hit the live. No real change here. Still the same numbers. Big win for Atlanta, right? I said it in here today. Were you in here for midday money with this line? Falcons as a 3-point fave. What are we missing here? The way they play. My guy T Money comes in and said, hey, why not just take a 3.5 plus $2 here with the Colts? Because you figure if they win, well, they're going to win going away. Something like this. They couldn't get nothing going. Now I have Atlanta traveling to my Bears. Big Bears win for me today. We'll take it. Monster win. Helps out the bankroll overall. And it's just a win on the site. But at the personal, I've talked about this game for 2 weeks. So it is a Merry Christmas here at the Higgy house. Santa be getting lucky from Mrs. Claus. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. People are watching. Do I want to take the Falcons outside in December? No. Have I ran out of juice on Chicago? Not really. This is just, I'm just not quite sure. I do lean Bears. I probably should have put the lean Bears in there for the Bears backers. Bears fans. Titans. A 3.5 and a 42.5 versus the Texans. So, who do we got? Are we getting Davis Mills here today? Are we getting Davis Mills? Yeah, Tennessee off of a bad loss. Give up 14 in the fourth quarter here? Is that what we're seeing? Touchdown with a minute to go? I want to lean over here. But the other side of me, the gambling side, says, what are we doing here? Tennessee's out of it. Blow a game late. Game you should have probably won. Texans, third QB of the year. Missing some pieces. Now, 3.5s, you know me. I just want to take fades in 3.5s. Forced to bet on this one? I'm going to lean to the under. Leaning under. Vegas and the Colts. So, Raiders and Chiefs tomorrow. I am annoyed at myself for not betting the under when it was a 43 in this game. It's now down to 40. Don't know how it's going to transpire. KC runs it up. Is it 30-10? Is it 17-16? Is it 45-40? I do not know. I have the Colts to me, Pittman's out. You got a problem on that team. Colts, it's just an over machine. So we're going to hit the little lean here on Indy, the 44.5. Short week for Vegas. It is a noon start. It's still Christmas. It's not like they're racing to get out of here. Maybe they get a day off tomorrow. I don't know. Or Tuesday. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be Tuesday because tomorrow's Monday. So, Colts at home. I guess you got to look at it over. Again, I do have games early. I have 6 games early. Am I going to bet this one early? I haven't. But that's what the show's about. Kind of tell you my thoughts on games, where I'm leaving, where I'm looking to go. And this one here is just a spot where it's like, I want to. The numbers say they play overs here. We'll see. We'll see where got to see how the game, at least it's an early game. We could jump on these numbers early enough during the afternoon action tomorrow. So we have that happening there. All right. Next game up here. A lot of 1 o'clock action here. We didn't even get to the 4. Only a couple 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock games. Panthers, a 6 and a 37. Initially, this was 9. This was a big mover. Had to switch the numbers around here. We got Carolina at 9. What a show today. Right? Everybody's all over Green Bay. 5 down to 3.5. And then we have our guy Almighty one comes in here and say the Bach is loving the pack. And what happens? You lost. Carolina somehow scores 30 points. Are you kidding me? Why do I think they put up a little fight next week? I think this Jags team is done. I told you a couple weeks ago. Plus 880. Jags not to make the playoffs on FanDuel. It was 8-1 on the BOL. Maybe it tails. Giants 6.5-point home doggies to the Rams. So, do the G-men pull off a miracle versus the Eagles tomorrow? Do I want to like 6.5 with Stats Patford on a road? I didn't like Stats Patford getting points from Baltimore. I don't think I could like them here. Again, New Year's Eve in North New Jersey. I don't know why. It looks real easy to take the Rams with the Giants off Philly. Obviously, I'm leaning a little bit of Giants here. And I guess my Christmas wish would be for the Giants to knock off the Eagles. But that's another day. Man, more 4. We're not even at the 4 o'clock games yet. Arizona, 12-point road dog, 47.5 to the aforementioned Philadelphia. Eagles, not much movement here on this game either. Arizona, We saw them just lose. We're going to get a taste of the Eagles tomorrow. The whole world's watching. Everybody's done opening their presents. You're having some leftover vittles, whatever you're doing. The Eagles destroy the Giants. If that's your thinking, and this is what the show's about, kind of reading tea leaves, how you think games are going to play out. Now, last 2 weeks for me, 500 weeks have not been all that right. When I'm right, I'm right on big swings on numbers. When we're wrong, we're just wrong. If you think the Eagles are winning, you know this line's going to head up to, you're going to be up to 14 points. Some kind of close game, Philly still struggling. I don't think anybody's running a bet to Arizona right now at plus 12. I wouldn't either. Even if the Eagles lose, are you running a bet Arizona plus 10? Is that much because they lose a game short of losing a quarterback? Are you not going to like the Eagles at a shorter number next week? As I said with the Giants, I think the game's going to be kind of a little close. I would hold that on this. Maybe this line drops a little bit if the Eagles struggle tomorrow. It's still a rivalry game. We'll see what happens. Again, at a 12 at a 13, I don't know, tease it or something. I don't know. All right, Saints plus 3, 41 versus Tampa. You know I'm leaning Tampa Bay here. I still got my South ticket 10-1. Another win, sailing over our win total. I got it. You should have been here. Here you go. 10-1, 6.5 over plus 120. Tampa Bay to win a division. Knee over. Let's go. We cashed it, baby. So of course I'm leaving Tampa Bay again. San Fran, 13.5 point faves, 48.5 point total. Washington, Commanders. Now I don't want to lay with the Rams. So I want to lay basically 14, 2 touchdowns with San Fran off of literally the game of the season, probably right now. Perhaps a preview of a Super Bowl battle on the horizon. You finish up next week home against the Rams after this game. Is this a little flat spot for San Fran? Where Washington getting ready to usher in a new regime, because I was Rivera staying. He's not staying. They got the Niners at home. They close out with the Cowboys at home. I would actually probably say over here for now. And I want to take the points. I do. I'm not running take it. You could. It's all right if you don't bet a game. If it wins, yeah, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I was gonna bet it at 1. Yeah, well, you know what? You don't remember the 7 times you said that and they all lost. Believe me, they all bounce out. Usually to the wrong side of the ledger. So for me, at least, I'm gonna maybe just think about the total for now. We'll see how it plays out. 53 comments. Holy cow. On a Christmas Eve. I appreciate everyone popping in here. Oh my crow. Holy goodness. King D, happy Christmas Eve. Good to see you, King D. Hope everything's well at your abode. Got the little sweet girl all wrapped up, ready for her Christmas tomorrow. Tapping her just in case I missed the show. We hit the under live Colts Falcons game. There you go. Only play. Take it. Take a winner. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. I like to fire away like a crazy machine gun. T Money says I didn't hit any of my stupid TD props. I did. You should have jumped on a couple of mine, fella. What are you doing? Had him up here. Henry throwing TDs instead of running it. Hunter Henry threw a TD pass. Who did he throw it to? Did he throw it to Jasecki? Smashing the like button. Appreciate it. King D says, sipping Henny and smoking a nice Cuban while the kids get ready to put out cookies for me. There you go. I got to get the stuff out of the closet here. Put them out. Put out on the tree. Sweating out Georgia Tech. Here we go. Freaking. I sort of like Temple today, right? I like Temple. I liked UMass. And I said I was on the Wolfpack, right? We're gonna go Allen style, one man Wolfpack. King D's a cool dude. T Money says, "Do you drink margs?" I can do some margaritas. Yes, I like margaritas. I can do strawberry margaritas. I, I prefer frozen, fruity like that. Today was a weird day. Yeah, it is. It's an odd one. Kitty says, T Money, appreciate that, my guy. Merry Christmas to you and yours. God continue to bless you, my guy. T Money's a good guy. Who do you like for this one, George? We're talking about who do you like for this one? You like the Browns next week. Browns Jets. I'm with you. I mentioned the Browns game. If you're saying what do you like for this one, if you're talking about the Denver game here, I'm sidewise, I got really nothing going on here. And total wise, I was locked in on the under early. I came in, I bought a little over nonsense, and now I'm just I'm not live betting it, obviously, because I'm doing a show. I'm going under first half Cleveland against the Jets. I don't hate it. Yes. King D and T Money are having a nice conversation with each other. I think I'm off Dallas game. Got burned today in first half, but I don't know. It's this. Yeah, you got to see how it goes. Just as they say, you got to follow money, see what the lines do. But this time last week, I was saying it's Detroit and the over because I had Detroit losing. I had Dallas winning. Combination of spots. Now we got a total reverse of that. Detroit a win, a clinch, and Dallas can't beat a team with a winning record. Right? They're terrible. So let's flip it. Dallas, the line's already. I see some sixes now. Now we go the other way. Now it'll be a Dallas and an over kind of play. King T Money, the King D. Let's see. Markel, the Lions 220 looks nice. You like the Lions money line next week versus Dallas. All right, then we got college basketball or NBA tomorrow. We do have 3 games. Let me just get through the comments here because there's 50 of them, and I got to get to the 4:00 action. Your totals were over under. I'm taking. How did I do on my totals today? Did we cash them all? I don't think we did. 1 win, over, 1 win, over, 1 loss. So 2-1 with the totals today. So again, they have not been bad. I mean, 41 and 22, 65% is not terrible when it comes to NFL totals. 41 and 33. Now we are 43 and 24 would be the number now, I believe. But I don't know. 60%. I think it's pretty damn good. Some people on the Twitter world would say that's terrible and they could do better. And yet, I don't know. They don't own homes and still do other jobs and stuff. But I'm happy how my games go. Steelers seem too easy next week. The Steelers. We'll be talking about them against Seattle in a second. Groovy. Merry Christmas. I'm ready for the next tomorrow, first quarter, first half. Cards will come out rocking versus Milwaukee, even if the Bucks wind up winning. So we got to look at a little Knicks first quarter tomorrow. All right, maybe, you know what? We'll do midday money tomorrow. Maybe I'll come in like 5 minutes early to talk about this game. See where the lines move. Mel says, give me the Bears. Better team also. I'm a Bears guy. Let's go. What is the Bears little thing? Roar? Are they like roar? What do the Bears say? I know like Ravens are like what? Flock on. What are the Bears? Bear down? That makes sense? I don't even know. I like the Bears. T-Money. Colts look like they didn't play football before. I was laughing at how distraught Minshew was, and you're going to get Cole. I'm getting Cole. Why am I getting Cole? What did I do? As a Colts fan, the Falcons line was a present travel spot and 2 tough wins prior. Good game, Falcon backers. Yeah, I said that line just looked bizarre. Like you want to take the Colts because, hey, King, we were on the Colts since game 1. We liked Indy. We thought they were a good team. That line was just bizarre. Groovy's laughing, or laugh too groovy from T Money. Falcons won because the quarterback was from there. I know all about that silly mess. Falcons. Who? Henneke? I mean, he's been on the team. He came in and played like crap the one day at him. Groovy Smack Christmas T Money. Brunson first, but here we go. Groovy and the first baskets. Loves them. Shout out King says great Christmas Eve. Bills team total, Miami team total, making me some bankroll 2 to 3 player props today. 1-0 anytime touchdown. Take the cash. Merry Christmas. You think he gets there, Groovy? I can see it. So Brunson first basket. Brunson first plus $7. $7.50. A 750 clip. Groovy says over total in a Bears game. Really? So Bears Falcons over? I don't know, man. Falcons outside. I don't like dome teams outside. I especially don't like dome teams outside, basically in January, in Chicago, no less. He says, when are the dogs going to win? I never bet against the Eagles, but it's Christmas. Well, I mean, if you're taking a dog, are you taking them all the points? You're taking them all money line? You think somebody steals it outright? Mel says, give me the Bucks. I'm with you on Tampa Bay. Holiday parlay fell short as well, 1-2. It happens again. Best way to go 2-1 is a 3-team parlay shout out, but you're all right with the, you're okay in my book with your props. You do good. Jets are effed up. Yeah, the Jets. What was that about? I penciled that in as a win when it was 21-0 or whatever. Where is Ray Reddington? We need some. Well, there's no ice till I think Wednesday. Already took the Browns. Jesse Shule is on the Browns. T-Money says Michael B. Everybody's in here on them. Colts home overs are almost auto bets. Yeah, really. But here it is. It's a short week. I do like the Raiders offense. I thought they were, respond to the new coach. Colts at home. The Colts are, I think they're like 2-4 at home. It's not like they put up points, but they're not winning games. That's why it's a 3. Richie P, my guy. Merry Christmas to you and yours as well. I appreciate it. Loyal guy there, Richie P. Thank you for supporting the show so much. Mel says, give me the Seattle Seahawks. Mason Rudolph nonsense ends against a motivated Hawks team in Seattle. Big win for Seattle today. I wasn't expecting that off a short week. I know Gino was back, but still, I didn't like the spot. I said in the show that I didn't like the spot. It ended up being a push anyway, right? Did they win by 3? I mean, it is what it is. I got to find my little sheet for today. What I forgot who we had in the show. T-Mike says Colts overs do usually hit. Yes, at home too. T-Mike says, who said the Bengals were a lock? Wasn't that a thank me later? Patriots acted like they're going to backdoor the Broncos. Said, yeah, who was the thank me later game? Where is that? Where did I write that? Here we go. Backstage tattoo. Colts money line. Thank me later. Yeah, good. I had to bust out the paper. Yeah, Colts money line. Thank me later. Especially at home, Lucas Stadium. Yeah, they put up a lot of points there. Give me the Rams and the Chiefs versus the Bengals and the teaser. All right, I'll get to that game in a second, Mel. We got to get to that. We had so many comments. I got to run through them. Rich Pieces, S6, looking for that miracle with the G-Man. That's anything's possible. Arizona can't cover tight ends. Dallas Goddard goes 200 yards receiving. Says Groovy got her 200 yards receiving. Ladder up that player prop for receiving yards. T-Mike says, I need 16 to take Arizona, but the Eagles defense can lay 12. To be a new Sean, no play on that. Eagles 9.5. I could take it. Yeah. You're hoping for maybe a close game there so the line comes down. I feel better at Eagles like a 10 than I do at 12. Richie says, no way Philadelphia loses. T-Money says, Tampa looking good. Yeah, Tampa. I've been on Tampa since August. San Fran in a rout tomorrow. San Fran by 30, says T. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Rivera might even go to the Bears next. Oh, come on. Rivera to the Bears is what? As a coordinator, I hope he's taking over the. Oh, my goodness. Niners team total over. We'll get to this game. Oh, no. That's for tomorrow, Monday night. T-Mike says, smart man, money on Markel, jump on the alt lines. Cash on UMass. Yeah, I like UMass today. I didn't play it. He threw it to Chig Akanaku. Money on Markel says, I keep it in the back of my mind for the alternate lines. T-Mike says, watch San Fran win by 10, 27-17, and breeze through the game. Listen, when they got CMC and Dabo and Purdy out there, it is pretty to watch, man. They do a job. Richard P says, told you last week, Cowboys struggle and subject to lose on the road. Yeah, and I'm not saying they don't, but that's the NFL. Teams lose on the road. You lost the week before in bad fashion by getting mauled physically. So you think they're? I mean, obviously, you lose, you give up 22 points, and what did they give up? 4 field goals today? How many field goals did they give up? I'm not blaming the defense on that loss. You fumbled on the 1-yard line. Again, I don't love the play calling with the coach. I know it's all like, oh, Dak's not good. It's always on the quarterback. It's never the defense. I mean, There's a minute left in the game. You can't get a stop with a minute and a half left in the game. But it's Dak's fault. Or it's Romo's fault. Or it was Aikman. I mean, like, make a stop defense. Let's insert any team that goes up with a minute or a minute and a half left in the game. You take a long drive, you get that. I mean, maybe you should have scored a touchdown. Again, play crawling. Again, you're playing for field goals and you're leaving court. This is what this guy does. It's what the guy before him did. You can't win like that. Not in a league where you throw the ball downfield and the guy gets too close, it's pass interference spot foul. Not in a league where you hit a quarterback, it's roughing the passer for 15 yards of first down. Now, that's coaching. And again, I'm not saying that just because I'm a Dallas fan. Any quarterback gets the short end, like, oh, look at this, terrible. Make a stop defense. Can you make a stop? Michael says, I hope not. To something I don't even know what we're talking about. Canes in the house. Merry Christmas Eve. You're going to play some Christmas rap and Canes win the ACC Championship 2020. You are absolutely out of your mind. 305 Canes are not winning the ACC. Maybe if Florida State, Clemson, Syracuse, North Carolina, Virginia Tech, everybody else leaves, maybe they win. I'll tell you, after I wrap up this show, because we still got to do the 4 o'clock games, I'm going to pop in. I'm not going to pop it in. I just have it. I got it downloaded. I'm going to watch my little Emmett Otter. And then after that, I'm going to put out the Christmas gifts. And probably watch the Reacher again. Groovy says, Bears say bear down Chicago. Roar. You like that? Moneyline Mikel says, nice hit from King D. Might as well take 5-0 with the Giants team. Yeah. I've been playing bad Eagles. Moneyline Mikel says, thank you. Won't have much fun in the future. What are we talking about? What's happening here? Moneyline Mikel, what are we? They're going back and forth. J Dubs, Merry Christmas to you. Let's wrap this guy up. We got a few more games left. Let's finish up. Steelers, we just mentioned. Someone said they like Pitt in the 3.5, or excuse me, did not like Pitt in the Mason Rudolph experiment. And I'm with you here. Gino at home, I got a 3.5. Seattle it is. You know me. 3.5. Has it moved? Nope. 3.5. I do see a 41s now. And a 3 minus 120. I'd like that 3 minus 120. I might have to jump on that right now. Is that on FanDuel? Has a 3 minus 120? Cincy, 8 and 45.5. You know I'm on this under already here. I don't care what it is. Give me the under. Chiefs are an under team. And again, we're getting them short week. Maybe it explodes. I probably have a bad number because I got 45. They come in Kansas City and they run it up against the Raiders. Maybe this game goes up. Maybe we talk about the Mason Rudolph. Someone said that it's over. He had a nice game. Maybe the Browning experiment. And again, he says bad here. Is he bad, or can the Chiefs get some credit on their Chiefs defense? The Chiefs have a good defense, folks. Do I want to lay away with a bad offense? Not particularly, but this seems about right to me. This seems about right. This was a 3 with Burrow. It was a 7 on the opener last Wednesday. It's now 8. I don't hate Kansas City. You want to take Kansas City. Chargers 6.5 and a 38 here at Denver. So this Denver team, this is the enigma team of the league, really, right? You give up 70 points in one game. You come in, the defense then gives up like 16 points a game in the last 2 months. You go play Detroit. I get it. Bad spot. You lose there in a weird Saturday kind of game. I get it. You come home here. You're doing fine. You allowed 9 points to a team. You think you should maybe have a lead. Maybe. Counting out with New England's defense, probably a little better than the Charger defense. Yes. This is a total stay away from me. Chargers showed some heart. I'm shocked. Sunday night, the Packers 2-point doggy versus the Vikings. Total is 45. I'm leaning the Pack. I'm leaning Pack here. And it's not just because we have the Packers to win the division, which is a loser. Um, but there you go. You see, we have the Pack to over their 7.5 wins. It's a team I like. And here we got Minnesota and the Bears. We need one. I'm going to be leaning here. Not that I'm just doubling up because uh, I have that. Are we sold on Mullins? The Nick Mullins show? Defense is there. Where's pull up the box score here for Mully? 22 of 36, 400 yards passing, 4 INTs. So you're going to scream 400 yards passing, but when you throw 4 interceptions, it kind of, you get down the field, throw a pick, you start accumulating some garbage kind of numbers, which is tough to do because this is a game where it was close the entire game. 7-0, you tie up 7-7, 17-7, 17-14 and a half, 21-17, you're up, 23-21, you're down, 30-21, 30-24, 5 minutes left. I mean, you have time to do things here. So is that a misleading 400-yard game? Is it misleading 4 interceptions? I don't know. The fact you can't lay a field goal here, you can't lay a typical home field. Like I'll never say I'm smart. Definitely not when it comes to going against the books. These guys got their numbers down on point. They're perfect. Not laying 3. I gotta lean the Packers here. Gotta lean the Packers. Let's take some comments in the comments section and then see where we're at. Richie P saying he's leaning Seattle. I do like Seattle myself. Greg Travis wants to do a show on genders. There's only 2 genders, Greg. Boys and girls. That's it. Simple. Show's over. Corey Jones, my guy. And I'll say it every single time. First comment ever in the Midday Money Show. Corey Jones. Appreciate it. Corey, we have a nice holiday. Healthy, happy New Year to you and yours. Thank you. T-Mike says, I'm over Wilson. It's time for him and Watson and Browns to figure it out to be done. And Dallas won't win with Dak. I keep waiting for him to get it together and catch that Hill MVP. This guy's a freak. Yeah, you're saying that until CMC goes for 150 tomorrow with like 4 touchdowns. And what Wilson? Which Wilson you sick of? Russell Wilson, the Hall of Fame quarterback who's won a Super Bowl, Russell Wilson? Or Zach Wilson in New York playing behind a garbage offensive line and his third coordinator in 3rd year. So who we talking about? And Watson is I gave him a pass based on he didn't play, comes back. I mean, game shape, you got to get in the flow. And then you get hurt. It knocks out a whole nother year. I don't know. Richie P says Clippers, Denver, pass. Oh, Chargers, LAC. I thought we were talking about the Denver Nuggets tomorrow, but they're playing Golden State. We didn't even do that. We didn't even talk about NBA tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. To most, my guy Tommy. Merry Christmas to you and yours also, my friend. Pennsylvania's finest. T-Mike says, Hill was on the sidelines limping and still had 99 yards. Most time he slid instead of going for more yards. He's pretty good. Yes, the Packers. 2.5. Why? It's weird. Where I got my Detroit Lenny shirt on. Where's that? I thought Detroit Lenny would pop in today. I don't know. Not many folks out today. I was telling, so my kids were like, oh, because my mom was coming over tomorrow for brunch. My wife makes a quiche. We got ham. We got whatever for lunch tomorrow after. I said, well, 11 o'clock, I got to do the show. They're like, who watches your show on Christmas Day? I said, a bunch of wacko degenerates going to want some NBA action. I said, I think probably tonight will be one of the more watched shows on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day because not a lot of people do live shows. I'm shocked. Nobody's around. I thought for sure I had some of the streamers in here. I would have sent out links. It would have people come in. It would have been a huge potpourri of cappers. No one's around. It's family time. Not for the diehards. T Money saying facts. What's that? I got Mike Lehman's in the house. Look at this. Merry Christmas to you too, Mike. Good to see that. We had Greg Dreyer in here looking for a show on gender. Wants to know how many genders there are. Comes in, doing a show for 3 years. Greg comes in. Goes off the rails. People are drunk and sleep by now, or sleep from horrible NFL games. How? It's 10 o'clock at night. What are you doing? You got your gifts all wrapped already? I shouldn't say that because maybe somebody's driving with their fam. I can't say too much here. They're wrapping gifts for their wives, children. Wrapping gifts for their wives. What's going on in this game here? You know what? We'll just talk about NBA real fast for tomorrow. Milwaukee and the Knicks. Someone said Brunson, first bucket, 750. Who also said for the Knicks first half? The line is ticked up to 3.5. Makes sense. Everybody's betting the Bucks. Do you just take an over in this game? You just take an over? Richie's laughing at me. Nicholas Lee, good evening. Thanks for popping in. We're talking a little NBA for a minute here. Why not? T.Y. says, I finished all that 3 hours ago, so I'm cutting loose for the little time I have left. To be up at 4 a.m. Opening gifts. So we have the early game. Oh, you know what? Let me put up a different banner here. I'm not going to leave that up there the whole time. Let's put the like button up. There you go. Like, subscribe. There's my Twitter, the X. Go check it out. So is the over the look here? Knicks, Milwaukee? I'd say, I wrote them down here. I said over for this game. Golden State, Denver, another over. Boston, Lakers. I like the under in that game. I know T-Wine's going to be all over his Hollywood Lakers. I'm going to say no, probably Celtics. But again, for the show tomorrow, we're probably going to be totaling it up. I'll probably throw all these out. And the Sixers Heat, again, this is like an under game to me. Is Embiid questionable? He's not playing? Because I saw an opener of a 230 on this game, and now I see a 225. So, Dallas and the Suns. I want to lean to Dallas. Two teams I don't like. The Suns, I don't like Durant. I don't like Booker, Bradley Beal, whoever. It's a joke, this team. And Dallas, I mean, I love it. We got Kyrie, the flat earther, all the way. Behind you 100%, Kyrie, you insane man. And chubby Luka. Again, I lean Mavericks. Team Money says Bucks are, to me, the best team in the NBA. Dame's getting some, yeah. But that's a two-man show over there. Give me the over. 6 a.m. He's up at 6 a.m. with the little ones. Bucks and the over. I'm definitely on the over. Boston probably beats us by 8. Yeah, because the Lakers stink. I love the us. I love the us like he's on the bench with Jack Nicklaus in the stands cheering him on. Moneyline Markel likes the Celtics. I agree. Team Money is also going against his squad. Luka. I'm not a big Luka guy. Jets almost choked. Yeah, that was terrible. They did choke. They didn't cover the number, so that's, as far as I'm concerned, it's a choke job. Win the game. Kyrie's been quiet. Man's went straight up. Is he even playing? Is he? Kyrie, 17. Is he hurt? He's got to be hurt. 17 games? Yeah, he's not even playing. When's the last time he played? December 8th. He's not playing. This guy. Tim Hardaway Jr. Look at this. Grant. Well, look at this lineup. Dante Exum. Who the heck are these guys? Holy cow. Look at this squad. Luka, Tim Hardaway Jr., Jones, Grant Williams, Exum, Derek Lively, Hardy, Green. Is this like, oh, Josh Green? I'm like, I thought it was like old Jalen Green. It's Josh Green. Who's this? Who are these guys? Maxi Kleber? I don't even know who. Greg Brown III? Oliver Maxence Prosper? Man. I'm KD's burner guy. Yes, you are. You're 100% his KD burner. LeBron for a triple-double. That might be worth a play there. Yeah, Kyrie is out. Luke is out too. All right. Good grief. Kyrie has a heel contusion. Yeah, what is that about? My wife has that. I rub her feet and he's got some Dr. Scholl's for her slippers. Come on, be fine. Kleber is a shooter. Yeah, no, I was just going through seeing who these guys is. These guys is. Listen to me. Oh my goodness. He's a shooter. 6'10" from Wurzburg. A 6'10" shooter. Richie P. The guy is 3-9 from 3 this year. How's he a shooter? He's taking 9 3-pointers. He's taking 9. 5 in one game. Oh, all right, listen. On that note, I'm rolling out of here. Thanks for spending Christmas Eve with me during the day and at night. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to come in around a little before noon. Just to talk about that Knick game because I know how you folks think. I know how everybody thinks. What is Russell doing? Somebody just said. I don't even know. I mean, the game is 9-7. 13 of 17 for 90 yards. This guy's got. Not doing much, JW. He's not doing much. And Richie, I know I've said this for the last 3 weeks. I had to do more baseball cards. I've been staring at these two guys right here. 83 Donruss, 85 Fleer, plus the jam pack box of 80 stuff I got to do. I know about this week because it's a lot of bowls, a lot of stuff to do, but I got to get back on it. Got to clear out my closet of all this nonsense. Russell's not doing a lot. All right, I'm out of here. Merry Christmas to all.